is there still the, I guess, do you ever see, I guess, the unsophisticated phishing style, the cat video,
Mhm.
grandma's recipe and just being forwarded back and forth? Does that still work? Is that something we should still be worried about?
Yeah, they're getting better at being stopped by spam filtering just because they
Okay.
tend to be more spray and pray, and they're less successful. So spam filtering
Okay.
is, I mean, it's been around for years. It's been pretty decent, but about 2015, 2016, email security became hot again. And
Hmm.
that's why, things like DMARC, DCAM, these things really made their way into email security platforms to prevent spoofing and whatnot. And then also the spam filtering got a lot better too, because 2016 was spray and pray heavily, just bam, 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 right?
Hmm.
So email filtering got a lot better, but also people got a little bit more used to seeing some of these attacks, and they kind of became more sensitive to these types of things.
Hmm.
But 2017, 2018 comes along, and then here we have NotPetya, we have WannaCry, we have SamSam ransomware, and they went from thinking, I want to get as many victims as possible, and then I'm going to be doing customer service for 40,000 people, and
Hmm.
then trying to then give a key to 40,000, the 10,000 people who pay me. It became really cumbersome, really difficult. So now they wanted to get one victim and get into one victim, get into one network, and then use SMB vulnerabilities or other issues or other ways to get there that may not even be a vulnerability to spread sideways to other different networks, and then the endpoints into those networks, which is why you get things like SamSam, which locked up the city of Atlanta, and locked 6 out of I think 13 departments in the city, causing
Hmm.
over $3 million in damage. So that's a really good example of SamSam, which is being replicated by ransomware as a service kits, as well as crews like Hildecrypt.
So some things that you've touched on here, and I think I don't know if everybody listening has picked up on it. It seems like the sophistication in ransomware has increased as it's become more of becoming trying to become more economical in
Mm,
regard to scaling, increased automation. The concept of the hack in a box, being able to go on the dark web and just buying something, or being it like you had mentioned, being able to sell somebody, your script, and then they can go and do with it what they will. So I guess as we're looking at trying not to be a target, it's about making sure that we understand that this is an incredibly automated approach. It could be any number of people targeting you at, not somebody trying to breach you at 2 in the morning, but they're just sending out, basically just sending out a list of things to run through, a list of IP addresses to go through, emails and passwords to go through. And you just don't want to be the unlucky one that gets caught up in it.